Okay. This is me about an hour before seeing the second Freddy Faz movie. And this is me about an hour after the second Freddy Faz movie. So this is the gathered goons that all went and saw the movie with me. Who wants to start just like yapping about it? Does anyone have anything to say right off the get go?
Um, I think, like I saw the first one yesterday, right, on Netflix.
Okay.
So I have like the freshest memory of both. I feel like it like really holds up to the same like kind of expectation for me from the first one to the second one. It really does a good job on
Yeah,
like
you mean they
time.
brought the taxi? They brought the taxi back.
They brought
Oh yeah,
the
that
taxi
was
They hit
cab.
the fast travel
wonderful.
on them.
Good continuity.
Well, there's
It
no
had
Okay,
way.
can I
it
talk about
had
that though? Sorry.
that's okay.
Because I did not like it in the first movie, right? But for some reason, when they did it again in the second movie, it felt so much more like FNAF. Because they always like first like every like later on FNAF game has like a really dumb unfunny joke that they repeat over and over again, and this felt like a continuation of that. Like this felt like the fucking butter again or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I see
like
what you're
solid
saying.
Yeah.
Like it felt
I like
very like Scott Cawthon. Yeah.
when I saw it the first time, it was kind of like a whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
then I saw it the second time. It was better the second time.
It
I still
was.
thought I enjoyed it every time the first time, but there's no way this guy got that call from Abby and pulls up at that place without knowing about what what is about to get in.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how was he there? Like did Abby fucking call
He
him?
get well. She was. It was actually okay. This is something I need to talk about as well with specifically the taxi scene because they Chekhov's gun the way she pays for the cab by laying her out $20 to go buy pizza, which she never does. But she
True.
fucking got that cab and she was like, I know how to use the phone. I'm 11 now. So yeah, it was like set up that she would call the fucking taxi again.
So he called this guy in advance? Or
No,
did he
like
just
I
I should probably
like
call it,
just
there.
call yeah, probably just ordered the taxi service and he was the guy that got sent there. Yeah.
Jesus, what a luck.
But he would have been shaking in his boots pulling up at Freddy's fucking place again. He's like, no, no.
I like how we just recognized her as like trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Well, they no,
Phone.
I don't. Did she? Oh yeah, no, they did have to leave from the in the first movie. They had to leave from the FNAF.
The house
They
to
had to
Yeah,
leave from the FNAF.
they had to leave from the FNAF.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had to exit the FNAF.
they did. They had to exit it via taxi cab.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. That's what I had to start with. Just that taxi.
That's okay.
Do we want to like
That's
Um
break down the movie from like start to finish? Do we want to just go like linearly, or how do we
Yeah,
want to
how
do
do
this?
you start off with all the kids and the beginning? Yeah,
Yeah, that was a really cool scene. That was awesome.
I
the
really
girl,
like that.
Yeah.
she got
Sorry.
fucked though. Every adult she's running to, help me, and they're all like, the adults are talking. Pardon? No
That
one would do that if a child was running around.
yeah. So, sorry, Eris, you're cutting. Like I could hear a little bit of echo when you're talking, or when other people are talking. So sorry. Okay. Um. Yeah. My bad. What were you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just saying that girl she got fucked. Like
Yeah.
running up to a bunch of people, help me, please. Not right now.
Literally screaming like there's a boy in danger. Can you
There's a
it
boy
the
in
adults
there.
are talking.
that was very
Goodbye.
Where are your
like
parents?
mini game esque, right? Like I could picture that in like an 8-bit style, right? And going back and forth between the people and them saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's immediately what I saw when I was watching that part. And I
I could
knew
understand like one adult acting like that and being
yeah.
like fuck off kid, but all of them I was like
Oh yeah, of course it's ridiculous. The whole movie top to bottom is ridiculous. They didn't call the fucking science team when Chica walked up. Um, God, there's so
I
much.
think
There's so much I want to talk about.
I think coming to that like first like bit like that flashback to not 1982.
1982.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
go for it.
I did a dag nabbit in
So
the theater when it didn't say 87.
coming back to that like definitely like just seeing Charlotte, right?
Sh-
Just see this girl. I mean,
Whoa! What a what a way to pronounce that.
Charlotte,
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Oh, sorry.
You're
They
saying it
said it
like
in the
you're
movie.
saying it like Merlot, like it's a wine. This is Charlotte.
Charlotte, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Like her first instinct is just literally run up to somebody, right?
Yeah.
Like, which I'm guessing like Henry has taught her since he's not
Don't you
around.
mean Henri?
Fun, right?
Like since he's not around a lot for her, right? Like he
Yeah.
wasn't there for the birthday party either. So I like her run into an adult like makes sense, and then she, since nobody helped her, immediately going towards the kid.
Yeah, that felt so video
Um,
gamey.
it felt like that,
Yeah.
right? For a split second, I was wondering like who the blonde girl was,
I
and
thought
then I
that was
realized
Elizabeth. Yeah.
I honestly thought it was somebody else, but it was Vanessa, and like her stopping her like it clicked on me, right?
Hmm.
Um, but just the whole scene of like her rescuing the kid and bringing him here, and like springtime getting closer and closer and closer, right? It's just, it feels really well executed for me, cause like it really like enhances the panic,
Yeah.
for her.
Oh,
But
speaking of the tension and panic, okay. When the animatronics walk in this movie, it sounds like 80 tons of like solid stone and steel are
it
like
sounds so
walking
heavy.
around. It is the heaviest sound imaginable. There is no way that anybody like thought that there was a person inside of that. Right?
There's no way.
That's what I was gonna bring up earlier. These animatronics either move without a sound and appear behind you, or move like that.
Yeah.
Some big ass like,
Like
and
that
they're
has to be
so
cracking the
slow.
tile of the floor, right? Like
But then every minute they appear behind you, but they're behind the fridge door, and you didn't hear that.
I like that they just a lot of time like they just stand there.
Yeah,
And like behind the door.
like
yeah.
I
behind that
feel like
half partition wall. Like, who didn't see
Someone
that?
goes to the door and he's there. Close the
I
fridge and
feel
he's there.
Teleporting Freddy.
entering like theory realm, maybe like um William might have asked Henry to make the animatronics like to like with a feature to like maybe move like more stealthy,
A
right?
ender pearl in them.
Like on the assumption that like, oh, what if we use them
I
for
think
like
I really
surprise
think it's
birthday
just
parties, right?
I really think it's just tension, like to build like the horror suspense.
For
Like
sure.
because when the other like when one is like supposed to be quiet and like spindly and stuff, they use like the puppet floating around, like literally floating in the air. Right.
Yeah.
So, and also I think they get away with it a little bit because they're ghosts, right? Like
Yeah.
their power is already so vague that they're just like, yeah, it's over there now. It's like an Enderman, just
They can just
teleports
like,
around.
right, but that we can make that for the first animatronics though. But we know that in this movie, the toy animatronics, they're not the ghosts, right? It's just Emily controlling them wirelessly.
Yeah, that's
Still
what I
ghost.
mean. Yeah, still a ghost,
But
and she
Emily was
teleports.
on Chica. She wasn't on the other ones,
No, well, exactly.
right?
Well, that's that. Yes, you're proving my point.
Well, no. Okay, so sorry. I think I'm not like giving myself understood.
Okay, what do you
So
mean?
it's just one ghost, Emily, right? So sorry, Charlotte. And
Yeah,
she was on Chica, and we are told that she's moving the other ones wirelessly,
Yeah.
but she's not inside of them. So we're just assuming that it's because of their ghost powers, because she
yeah.
only work on Chica and not on the other ones, because the ghost is only on Chica.
because it's connected. They have a bond
I
between
don't.
her and Abby.
Yeah, I
Wasn't
don't
there?
think
Like
it
they
would.
said, there had to be.
Sorry, you continue.
So sorry. I just meant there had to be a bond, is what they had said. Or
Yeah.
something.
To control the animatronics wirelessly. I'm
So
just trying to like.
they telegraph it the whole movie, but I don't think it's meant to be thought that about that much, because like the first thing you see from the get-go before like the puppet gets scary or anything is like the marionette above all the other animatronics, and they're told it's like, oh yeah, the puppet makes them play and like would what is it called? Not yeah, like compose the music as they play, right?
Yeah.
So it was already telegraphed like from way before that they control all of them. I think it's just like, yeah, unexplained ghost power. I don't think it's we've gone on such a tangent already with this.
But you're
I don't
right.
think,
What was it?
well, I don't think they really like put that much stock into it because
That's what I mean. Yeah.
as soon as the marionette went back to sleep or whatever, he just shut the box and then nothing happened.
Yeah,
It wasn't playing music anymore.
exactly.
They had to shut the box, or else the puppet would go the nights forever.
But then why didn't it wake up and like murder them?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting, honestly, right? Like them to shut it and then she like immediately come back and then be like, no, we have to always play this now. This is like a problem with Abby. But no, I guess
Yeah, but
she was just shot into the house somewhere.
and they bring in a whole new set of, I don't know. That part was really weird for me.
The
Yeah.
prototypes come in.
Yeah, only because like I really expected it to be the marionette again, and then those guys come in, and I was like, are they being controlled by the marionette? And no, it was just, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess they kind of like left that for then the end. It's like, oh, there it is. But like, yeah, I was thinking about the marionette too. But I did love seeing the gang come back and rip
Yeah,
everyone
baby.
apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting them to come back after um the Mike runs like into the thing. He starts like being like, oh, where are you guys? If you care about Abby, come help us, right? So then I was like,
Mhm.
okay, that like next reveal, the whole gang's gonna show up. But I thought that they were gonna show up as the withered ones, right? Like I thought the broken ones were gonna come because they were already shown before, right? Like all being
Yeah.
like dismantled and evil. I thought they were gonna come back and be friendly. So I was
Yeah, wait.
confused why they were the other group of them.
I
Yeah.
was confused by that too.
Are there 3 sets then?
Yes.
So in the movie, they explain that like the prototype, the wither ones, those
Mhm.
ones are like the first ones they made, right? Before they made the toys. And the gang, it's the ones from the franchise location.
Yeah.
And that's
So like, sorry.
no, sorry, you were talking.
So like, yeah, there's 3 sets. The first ones, which are the wither, which shouldn't have any ghosts, and yes, are controlled by Charlotte. Charlotte.
It's gonna mess with
Okay.
you now every time you say it.
Goodness. With Charlotte, I lost my train of thought.
You're talking
Um,
about the 3 sets of robos.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
3 sets.
and the toys are also controlled by Charlotte. So like those two are from the same thing, right? But they were first rather than the gang of like the dead children.
Yeah.
Were the animatronics not like destroyed at the end of the last movie?
Well, that's
It's
what
been
they
a
went
while.
on about the whole beginning part of this movie was that they're broken and he's
Yeah.
sorry. And then
Yeah,
that's
so
at
if the
the end.
withered ones are from the original place, then the second set should be damaged, no?
Yes, I thought they would be like physically damaged or something, but it seems like they just didn't. I don't know. I didn't understand why they didn't just like condense the amount of animatronics they had instead of
Yeah.
making 3 groups of them, which is crazy.
I guess
Yeah.
they wanted to like have the previous location with like the previous animatronics, but
You
at the
want
same
all the
time,
designs in the movie, of course.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I know, cause like, yeah, in the games, the withered ones just are updated to the, I guess, the classic ones.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can I interrupt before I go?
Yeah, of
I
course.
just to like kind back, but I want to talk about the designs of the Withered because I thought that was cool.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. The toilet
The
bowl
Wizards are,
Bonnie, yeah.
Toilet Bonnie, we love them. Yeah, I
But they're
love
also like they're game accurate. I feel
Yeah,
like
they
from
were
what I
very,
remember.
very game accurate. Yeah, Chica with the hands. Yeah,
And Bonnie's face missing.
toilet Bonnie.
Toilet
All,
Bonnie.
Well, I think you had to
all
bring his
this,
teeth all the way around.
all the designs feel like really like accurate.
Visually, this movie was awesome. Like I couldn't say anything bad about the actual visuals of this movie this time. The first FNAF movie felt like they were working with a pretty tight budget. This one, it was like they definitely had like a bigger budget for this one because they
And
did so much more.
I was like, I love that they don't use a lot of CGI. I understand why they CGI'd Mangle. Like, you can't, like,
Yeah, of
I
course.
understand that one.
Well,
Like,
see,
Mangle's
like,
also
Mangle
vague
still
too
had,
already.
like,
Yeah,
but Mangle still had scenes where it was literally like a puppet.
yeah, like the
Like, where
heads
you
coming
like,
through. Yeah.
yeah, it was still like a physical thing. It's just sometimes they had to CGI him, and I totally get that.
They also did a lot more with him while they were CGIing him. Like that, he had some of the most intense scenes.
Yeah, he had really cool scenes of like being on top of the car, like the mimic and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the car is sick. I was talking to Austin about that.
Oh God. We gotta talk about some of these, like our favorite scenes of the movie. Addison, you had a great pick of just
Oh yeah, when
unbonnying the
Bonnie
vent.
is in the vent and
Yeah.
he Mike unbonnies his vent.
That was
He's like mid like 2020 mode basically. All the animatronics are walking up to his room, and then fucking Bonnie just drops the vent. And he's like crawling through. He just goes, you know what? No, I'm gonna take a stand. And he very carefully puts up the vent and then walks back
Unbonnies
over to
your
the
vent.
computer. It was so
Yeah, and
good.
then honorable mentions is Toy Freddy unopening, like unclosing your garage.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. The garage slide down. You just be like, no.
It uncloses your garage.
Yeah. Where was the toy Bonnie being voiced by Matt Pat?
I know.
well. Michael sounds more like Matt Pat than anything.
Oh my God.
I was
I-
scared.
Yeah, I think I turned to
Like,
Eris in the theater and said that looks like Matt Pat when Mike Afton showed up.
You did, yeah. You
It's Michael.
Oh,
He looks
he
like
prefers to be called
Matt
Michael. That's
Pat.
right.
and Jim Carrey like mixed. He's
Yeah.
got the
I feel like
brow.
No, say it. They had a child.
They had a child.
We definitely have not talked a lot about like Michael and the whole like.
I did not expect them to make the two mics a real thing, because that's
I-
already like a theory in like the games, right? Is that there were two characters and stuff. But I think in the actual like game lore it is just Mike Afton the whole time, right?
Yeah, I know the movie changes some of the lore. Like I said,
Of
like
course, yeah, it's like the
the
books.
Wizards technically shouldn't be there, right? Because they should be the newer ones, or I
Mhm.
guess the classic ones. Or like they're saying the toy animatronic location was like the first one.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not.
Be Fouetbe's family diner.
Well, but family dame. And then yeah, the Wizards animatronic that had their own restaurant before the toys did, anyways.
Yeah.
What like coming back to the whole like I don't have critique about the visuals, like the locations they are amazing. You know they like
Oh, the visuals
I
were
like
awesome. Yeah.
how they're closely they are to the games, like the location. They're so like I just it feels like
Does-
you're in the game.
Yeah. Does the FNAF 2 in the games have a river ride?
No, it
No.
has the carousel.
I know the carousel, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
have
have a
the
critique
river ride,
about
but I
the
like the river
visuals.
ride.
Yeah.
The
Balloon
river
Boy.
is a good addition.
Balloon?
I have to look at Balloon
Wait.
Boy. That's my critique.
That he exists?
You didn't like Balloon Boy?
Yeah,
That he exists is your critique. That's so good.
that's the issue. The visuals. I saw
think-
him.
One of my only critiques was Charlotte's design. Like, just her clothes was a little on the nose. Like,
Oh, I wanted to say that and I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about it because I immediately knew what was going to happen from the first scene of the movie. Like the first scene,
Yeah.
first second. As soon as I saw her wrists, I was like, "That's the puppet."
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
I think
she-
it's a little on the
yeah.
nose. Like, especially like maybe she looks like that before, like sorry, after she dies, like what, like sure, but before she dies, I don't know, it's a little on a little on the nose.
But they
Yeah.
also did the same with the other kids' designs, though. Like we don't remember
Yeah,
because
but
we
that's
don't see them a lot,
it
right? But
feels more like it makes more sense because that's after they're dead. Like so it just
Yeah.
ties you to who they're like haunting. But for her to not even like her, she's still alive. But you can just you look at her and you go, oh okay, she's gonna be the puppet.
I
Mhm.
think like the way they try and rationalize it in the movie is like she's obsessed with the puppet already, right?
Yeah.
So cuz she wants it to be like her parent or whatever. And I get like that's what I like was like okay, that's why I guess, but I totally agree. I'm like I immediately knew it was going to happen as soon as I saw that.
Yeah. I think if I guess like there would be a difference between like her dressing up like the puppet, like trying to
Mhm.
like going through her wardrobe and trying to look the clothes like the
Yeah,
puppet because she likes it, and then just being like,
just
okay,
already
kid,
having it, yeah.
you are gonna get possessed by you were gonna possess this thing. Let's dress you up. What do we got?
I
What
feel like
stripes? I need stripes.
they also they also might be trying to mirror her to Vanessa, you know, because Vanessa looks more lively as a kid, and like Charlotte looks like
I think it
way
was
more.
completely intentional to do it. Like I like to do it
Well,
because she's
yeah,
the
don't
puppet.
get me wrong.
I don't think it has to do with the color contrast of them.
Yeah. I think if they got rid of the gloves, like the striped gloves, it'd be a bit more subtle. But
Mhm. The
the
striped gloves were a lot. Yeah.
The
yes, I think if they
whole
got
like
rid of it, it'd be a bit more
vibes and
subtle.
everything.
I can't think of many things that I outright dislike about this movie. Like I was able to pick a couple from the first FNAF movie and be like, okay, I enjoy this movie overall, absolutely. But here's a couple things I outright dislike. This one is more of like I either really liked it or was beyond bewildered at their choice and just I'm like, all right, I guess we're in it now. This guy exists or this thing happens. Like I don't know, there was something about this one where it's a lot more serious unserious. It felt more like the games, I guess.
I kind of like how it embraced the fandom a bit more.
Yeah.
Like obviously you got the song at the end. I love the horror, horror,
Yeah,
horror,
yeah.
or like
I like
the poster of like the Foxy where it's like take apart, put back together. I think
Mhm.
that was one of the first Gmod models someone made of like a put together mangle.
That's awesome.
So it was literally like one of the first Gmod models someone made, and they just put it on the poster.
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The horror thing is actually a video. It's a meme video that someone made
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
The
I
the audio
recognized the
horror.
audio.
Yeah,
Horror, horror.
immediately.
I heard Aiden laughing in the theater.
Yeah,
Horror.
horror,
And they're like,
I
maybe
kept
not
like
that.
I kept leaning over the dentist and going like, horror.
The puppets like whatever it was doing, I did not expect that to like
Yeah, it to just start fusion dancing with people. Yeah.
yeah, that I was like, ooh, that was
I
kind of like unsettling.
I thought at first when I first saw it, right, do it to the blonde girl like of the ghost group.
Yeah.
I thought that bye Eris. um I thought that when she first like got attacked and we saw her like writhing on the ground, I thought it literally like crammed its way like into her mouth and like Michael.
like the whole animatronic.
Yeah, like because
Yes,
we saw the visual of baby, right? And I immediately
yes.
get filled with like anxiety and anger when I see baby because stupid things are about to happen, right? Actually, yeah, if I could have one genuine critique, it's the fact that if you saw Balloon Boy, that counts as your -1. My -1 is I saw
I
baby.
am completely opposed. I was really excited to see baby
I
because this means
I hate the
that we're
scoop.
gonna get movies on two
The whole
instead of
idea of the scoop is dumb.
I
I just like it.
I at first like when the puppet was like yeah fusion dancing with people, I thought it was kind of weird,
Yeah,
and then I yeah
it grew on me over the course of the movie, especially when it happened to
exactly.
Abby. But the first time I was like, I don't like this. You just showed the puppet regularly. Keep it like that, right? Because like I've
And
been saying,
I was
puppet's
gonna
my
say the
favorite.
puppet animatronic
Yeah, the
was
puppet's
so
sick.
cool. I wish they showed him off a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Toilet Bonnie. Toilet Bonnie got one vent scene where he got unvented, and it's like
But I feel
it's
like
cool that he
those
came out of the vent, but that's all he like. He
Yeah.
sat in the room, and then he got shoved like a vent in his face. And I wish they like just a little more. I just want to see a little more of that guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wish they would have had the Withers come back and beat up everybody, right? Because then
Yeah.
you would have had like big hulking Fredbear Freddy like beat the piss out of Toy Freddy instead of goof ass fucking rug Freddy fight him.
Ash and I we were talking about it when we were going out for dinner,
Hmm.
and Ashton's like, "Well, how big is Withered Freddy?" I'm like, "Well, he could be a Shadow of the Colossus boss fight."
Yeah.
Do we want to go back to like the whole chronological?
Yeah, where we leave off first scene of the movie.
So we come like after the flashback, we
Yeah.
come back to like Abby and Mike, just like Mike on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Going on his
Going
not date.
planning a
His not
date
date,
with
yes.
Vanessa.
It's not a
It's not a
date.
date. And then Abby just coming down, like talking about like her friends and how she wants to go see them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mike just goes and like, oh, they're broken, right?
Yeah.
Like he lied to her, but like at the same time, what can you expect?
I
You
don't
know?
think he was lying to her.
I was gonna say it seems like he believes it because he said there's bits and pieces of them here and there.
Well,
Only
I don't
Foxy.
think he
We didn't
I
see
don't think he
Foxy.
would. So I think he was lying in the sense of like literally fixing them so Vanessa could play with them, or not Vanessa, Abby play with them, right? I think it was more of like the FNAF 4 I will put you back together thing. Like he wants to lay them to rest. Like I will fix them. Like I think that's what he meant. Like one day I will go back and like put these people to rest. I'll give them their happiest day or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like I think that's where he was talking, but he was like lying to Abby through it, right? That's the way I interpreted it.
Abby's a little fart face,
Yeah.
sneaking off in the dead of night.
Abby must
Um,
have a learning disability or something.
Abby, like,
Honestly,
I
Like
swear to
I
God,
don't I don't hate Abby, but like they should check her in somewhere. Please.
Mike needs to take her to the hospital,
Yeah,
please.
like you need to go and just get like she needs medication, man. Like
Honestly, her
Like,
only friends cannot be those fucking kids.
like
well,
they should be acting
she
like
has a
Vanessa.
friend now and she ignored him
She
for
ignores
Fredbear and
him.
Friends. Yeah.
Okay, coming back to that, like after that, we get to see the fucking scene where, like, this guy, I don't even remember the black guy. I don't remember his name.
What was his name? Cuz he is the most
I
random encounter person imaginable.
fucking
Like
know.
Yeah, I don't know his
I
name.
missed his name on the first go around, right? And then like he just shows up later in the movie like literally like, just out of nowhere.
So, like, he's talking about like who's spreading the rumor, right? About like Freddy Fazbear and all this
Yeah.
stuff. And then we cut to Abby literally talking about after Mike says, "Oh, I don't think it's Abby," right?
Yeah.
It's just
well,
so
yeah, that was
like,
part of the joke.
yeah. It's
Also,
I don't know.
later
Sorry.
on when they go on this date, right? She's like Vanessa's like, "Oh yeah, no, I met some new friends at like this at my like my cycling thing or whatever."
Like,
And
yeah.
Mike goes, "Yeah, friends, what's that like?" Dog, your boy is helping you paint your house. That's a friend thing. That's a friend right
Yeah,
there.
what is
It's
he?
Jeremiah.
That's
Apparently.
Jeremiah. Okay.
Like, what is that if not a friend?
Yeah, like that's your buddy.
And look at those walls. You were about to apply paint over that.
Yeah.
That house needs like a fucking sand down before it's paint.
That
I
house
guess
needs to be burned down.
coming to that, right? Coming to like Vanessa. Because then it goes to Abby going to the fucking place,
Yeah.
right? Going back to the first Fazbear's
Sorry,
and
well,
Mike.
the spin class. We can't just pass her pulling a gun on a on a poor
Well,
man.
I'm getting to there, but it's not on the line yet.
We'll get there when we get there.
Look at them over there. So, like they go back to the first, like to the franchise location, right?
Yeah.
And like Mike gives her the Taco Bear. What was it called? Fast Talker?
Faz talker.
Soccer, yeah.
Chat
I don't
think
know.
so.
FAZ.
Right. And the only reason why Abby picked it up is because it was lighting up, right?
Yeah.
Those are like I feel like those were the kids that cannot have been Charlotte.
It has to have been because it like was revealed to her the whole time after, right? Like
I
it,
don't.
Was
we
like
had the
Charlotte
reveal
speaking.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlotte was speaking through it.
Yeah. Okay, so they go back to the house, and then we go to the spinning class,
Ah.
right?
Yeah.
That whole like spinning class scene is just so good executed for me, because they're already on a dark like space,
Yeah,
right?
her
And with a lot
tweaking is
of
done really
mirror.
well, but her leaving's a little strange. Like how she just pulls a Glock out of her fucking gym bag. But like I get what they're trying to do with her. Like, oh, she's on edge. She could
Kill
I'm sorry.
somebody.
Freak out at any moment, yeah.
Love
I know
spring
she's
traps
been
growing
through a
up.
lot. Sorry, what?
No, you go.
She's been through a lot. But the people are like Mike and Abby are so
Yeah.
chill around the animatronics. They need to have a little bit of her spice.
Yeah, right? Like,
Right?
Mike could not care less. He's in that fucking FNAF 2 office with everything on the planet breaking
And
down his door, and he's just like, hmm.
Foxy's about to kill him, and he's like,
computer.
Yeah.
computer.
He's like, hold on, let me look at this thing.
Like he
I love
doesn't fucking care.
The next time I go to the gym, I hope Springtrap's there to encourage me.
Yeah. Faster!
Like, imagine he's on the
Faster!
treadmill, and he's like,
Faster!
faster, I'm chasing you, faster.
I honestly thought that the fucking chain was gonna snap from the bike. I was just gonna kill somebody. I fully thought it was gonna pull like a Saw kind of movie, like
Yeah.
spot. Like I fully thought that. Oh, it like it hurts me that it didn't happen.
Yeah, like what even happens after that? Like I said when we first got out of the theater, I was in such a fugue state watching that movie because I could not just stop seeing like Fazbear and Friends and laughing my ass off whenever I saw anything happen in this movie because it was just so ridiculous.
We did skip something down the line though.
Yeah.
But we
We
did
skip.
kind of talk over it a little bit about like the ghost gang, right? Like the ghost chasers.
Oh yeah, the spooky scoops or whatever.
Yeah. So those are not important, but I like their dads. You know, it was cool. It was kind of
I
cool.
like the mini puppets.
Oh yeah, the mini
I-
or I was gonna say mini arenas, but no.
Yeah, they're not.
They're
I,
setting up for that definitely to the mini
I looked
arena.
God, I
I
hope
had-
not.
And I said Freddy Faz sharks, and then as soon as I said that, all the puppets are falling in the water.
Oh my god. I
So
I think if they keep the characterization that the what the mini arenas or the freddles would be is just the mini puppets, I think that works so much better.
I love me some
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely works better. So then after the spinning class, we go to Vanessa's house to the dream sequence, which I have a lot of questions about what she pulls out, which I'm just guessing it's like an item that William gave her after every kill, like after every
What
kid
we
she
what we got to see
killed.
there was what's in the FNAF 4 box.
I got.
Those
Well,
4
the-
items were definitely the FNAF 4 box items.
But
Well, the
who did they
airplane is
belong to
the
though?
toy
We
the
know
kid
that
has
the
in the first movie.
Yeah, like so sorry, this is the version, the movie's version of what's in the box. Right?
like we know that the airplane belongs to Garrett, right?
Yeah.
But the other items, like what they were there was like a bag of marbles, a mirror, and I don't remember what the second one
There
was.
was a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did they belong to?
Probably
guys
the
have
other
any-
kids.
Well, there's only
It's because he
4.
visited your mom's house.
I don't
Oh.
think it's specifically kids that they're related to. Just because there's only 4 and there's so many
But-
other dead kids.
I
How
feel like
many
it
kids are
has to
dead?
be victims of Michael though.
I don't know.
Sorry, of Willem.
Good question, but it's more than 5.
Like a lot more or like a couple?
I mean, from what I understand, quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
lot. Because we
I
know
thought it
that
was
the
4, and then I thought it was 5, and then as the lore kept going, I'm like, I don't know anymore. I stopped
Yeah.
counting. I gave
Yeah,
up.
I thought
It's-
it was like just
William-
the amount of animatronics.
At
but-
the absolute
Really?
minimum, it's I think 6 plus a dog in the games.
No!
the
No!
dog. Which is the theory was that Mango was the dog, but also like I feel like in the movies the cupcake is the dog.
Oh my god, it's been so long. I'm gonna have to watch more.
Oh, that's another
I'm like-
thing. Is the cupcake part of Chica, or is the cupcake its own spirit?
On the games, like Susie, which is the one that was
Yeah.
killed for Chica, right? She has this yellow dog, right? So what I'm assuming is in the movies,
That might-
Susie
yeah.
also got killed after her dog died.
Yeah, so that must
And
be her. That would like
the
if that's
dog
what
is
they're
the
going for, yeah.
cupcake.
I mean the little like the fruit maze
Fruity
like
maze.
secret
Yeah.
thing. It's like the dog,
Yeah.
right? The dog
Yeah.
died, and he's like, oh, he's not dead. He's over here.
Yeah, so I don't think it's Mangold. That is the dog.
No,
I haven't
no.
heard that theory in so long. I forgot
Yeah.
about that one. That Mango was
It
the
was
dog.
That's a
it's
that's
Why
a
a
do
deep
so
cut,
many
yeah.
animatronics have
that's a deep theory.
ghost views? I think that was
um
before people knew that the toys didn't have ghosts in them.
Yeah.
Like everyone just assumed that a robot had a ghost back then.
Yeah, and the way it
yeah.
is now is like they are vessels that can have ghosts or like ghosts control them, but they're not like tied to the metal like the OGs are.
Hmm.
Because the OGs have the bodies of the kids inside. That's why they're tied
God, I
to
hope
them,
so.
right?
And not
God.
for
And not the
just
other way
for
around.
just for continuity's sake. God, I hope so.
So coming back to the dream sequence, right?
Yeah.
We come back to I'm assuming William's house, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The whole like sequence to me, it's like it feels really William dream instead of Vanessa's. Feels like William has like the whole thing
It
over
it felt
instead of
like
Vanessa being the one in control.
for me it felt like PT, like Playable trailer, the Silent Hill thing.
Shoot
Because
me one.
yeah, like it was very video game where like yeah, you're shooting the guy, right? Like RE7, I guess.
Yeah.
But then her like turning the corner and being a kid and like everything changing as you turn the corner over and over again, right? Like it felt very like video game setting. I the
Yeah.
best thing that this movie has going for it is that it's based on a video game. So all the stuff that doesn't really make a lot of real world sense is just like it's a video game,
It's a video game.
which I'm fine with. Like this was just a fun movie all around, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk a little bit more about like when she gets to baby, right? And
Yeah.
it's like her as a kid, right? So I was talking when we were coming home, right? I was talking with Austin about this.
Mhm.
And like in the first movie, we see this one animatronic that they're trying to put Abby on, right? This like doll kind of like
Yeah.
looking animatronic with the hat. So I think that animatronic is based on one of the books. I don't remember which one, right?
Yeah.
But in that book, if I'm not wrong, that animatronic is like the child version of a series of animatronics that were
Oh,
created
for
by
Charlie. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I think is that
So
Silver Eyes? That might be Silver Eyes.
so yeah, I think it's Silver Eyes actually. So my like what I was thinking is that what if Vanessa did like got scooped up by baby, right? Because we know that baby has like a blonde child inside of her in the games, right? And
Doesn't
that's the
Baby have? Is it Emily?
yeah,
Elizabeth.
Emily.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah.
Emily.
But
Henry
It's
Emily.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Right, but we don't know if Elizabeth is like real in this world or not, right? So what I was thinking is, what if William couldn't like really get to Vanessa dying, right? And that's why he is always telling her, "You're mine." It's because she's also one of William's creations instead of being a full-on flesh human, and she has the memories from her past because William keeps like
I would
injecting them
agree with
into
you
Abby.
if Michael didn't exist. Because
Michael is a
he walks up and is like your like family, right? Like he very much implies that she's a person with a purpose, right?
Didn't she go to like the hospital and
She went
almost
to the
die?
she was stabbed and went to the hospital as well.
on the book. If I'm not recalling wrong, they also talk about like this, like I think Charlie, as you said,
Yeah.
it like they talk about like her feeling human and like everybody around her like also knows her as human, right?
Yeah.
So like Michael is really into like the whole thing of oh, I gotta follow my father's legacy, right? So even if like I feel even if he did know that she was like not fully human, right? He would just go with it, right? He would do whatever William said to do instead of like what Vanessa is doing, to like trying to
I still,
rebel.
I don't know. I still think that Vanessa is a like living person, just because of like things like her hallucinations and like how like in the last movie she was stabbed. Um,
Yeah, I feel like she wouldn't be freaking out as much. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's just like what I thought, right? That's
yeah,
just
Oh,
my
for sure.
I'm just yeah
my
no I'm just saying
kind of
I
theory.
yeah.
But hey, it's just
Where was Matt Pat?
um. But yeah, like for me, like them tying up like a lot of like um animatronics that are from the books and stuff like that, that might be important later on. Because I think it was MatPat who made these theories like about like these like book stories also being like some of the other like murders William did, right?
Yeah,
Um
I th-
but
I think that's been like disproven with like further books to a certain extent. Like I think the choose your own adventure one is canon to the games, but the like other ones they're all in their own series and you can like use them like like uh like building blocks to explain other stuff like in the games and stuff and stuff and stuff and
like
stuff and stuff.
so I don't like think immediate like it's an immediate like oh 1-to-1 of how William killed
Yeah.
other people,
It's
right?
just like
I
something else, yeah.
Right, and this animatronic showing up in the first movie kind of like it might be just an Easter egg, right? But it also could be like oh maybe here's a like a note for something that might be important later on, right? As well, like in the first movie, there's this whole scene where Abby goes into the ball pit, right? That's from
Mhm.
the book into the ball pit.
Of course.
So I like this like little nods to other
What
like
I think the baby is in the first movie is a contingency to have baby in the first movie to, in some extent if they couldn't get the second one, because the scene is also very similar of just showing them for a second. Like I know they showed the spring locks on it in the first movie, but I think it's just like a hey, here's kind of what we'd want to do for baby. Here's like a quick showing of it's dangerous, right? It's like the scoop. It's got um the scary like stuff in the stomach.
mhm.
And then they were able, because they have the bigger budget and everything, and they're like, oh, we can continue like with
They can make
making
a full
movies.
on
Yeah,
baby
here's an actual
prop.
baby scene. Here's the official
Yeah.
thing. Like we didn't have to worry about budgeting for that scene because it's so much bigger now. I think that's what that actually is to me.
Mhm. I'm kind of like excited to see what they're gonna do with that because we know sister location, like it's also
Boy,
like
do we.
past of everything that happened,
Yeah.
right? Um, but coming back to the movie, right? We finished the dream scene, and Vanessa goes back to Mike's house. This is after Abby is gone, if I'm not recalling wrong.
B.
Like after she went to the first location
Yeah.
to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Yeah.
So like okay, so we did skip that. My
I think
bad.
we skipped her going to school.
No, that
I mean, we
like
briefly touched on it.
but nothing
Just saying,
much
like
more
the
happened
friend.
other than the
Well,
robotic
there is
thing.
something that we need to talk about. The fucking
Mr. Bird.
teacher.
Yeah, Mr. Berg.
We
He's
have.
not Mary.
I
Sorry, you go.
was gonna say we had a college professor that was literally the spitting image of that guy, like um
Should
attitude
we
and
name
all.
him?
No, we're not gonna name him. No,
No,
he's a professor with like an actual like job.
I guess.
He
We're
has a
not.
life.
Yeah. Um. But we had one like literally looked like exactly like that guy and had the
Hidden
same
image.
like you suck at everything you're doing type of personality. Like I wish Eris was still here so we could talk about it. But I remember like us doing one thing for modeling in his class, and he straight up told Eris that his model looked like shit. Oh my god.
Robotics isn't for everybody.
Robotics isn't for everybody.
Roblox isn't for everybody.
So, past that, right? The teacher is an asshole to Abby
Oh,
because
big
she
time.
sucks at robotics, right? So we go fast forward through every other scene we already talked about, and we did skip the Abby goes to the first location. So I like how like like she immediately has a bond with Chica, right? So Charlotte knows that somehow, and like she uses Chica to just like immediately get like, but also talks about how um like the other animatronics, right? In the next scene, Abby talks about like how Chica helped her the most, but also Freddy tried, but he was too big for
His
Yeah.
like
fingers were too fat.
yes. So I like how Charlotte is not only trying to like use Chica because that might be like the easiest, but she's also trying to use everybody else, right? Because she knows that
Yeah, she's
Abby
doing
had
a
a
good job at like
connection with
making it look like an like making playing the act,
like
right? Yeah.
making it look real, right? And I also like because the toy versions have like these boxes, right? These like talk boxes. So she's able to also trick more Abby into like that because like Abby has never heard their voices, right? So she can just go and do whatever she fucking
Yeah.
wants, right?
Most of the
Like she
time when
can
Abby's talking to, she's like, Chica? So as soon as
Chica.
the fast talker went off, she's like, Chica, is that you?
Yeah.
And she says, "Yes, it's me.
Which is
Come find me."
strange. Like that struck me as odd. Like, but you know, of course, like oh yeah, that's the marionette the whole time. But I was like, why wouldn't she ask if it's Freddy? Because Freddy is the Faz talker, right? Like he's the one on the picture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
guessing
like,
because like
well, Chica's her
Abby,
favorite, right? Yeah, and she's making a
yeah.
Chica thing and everything. But I just I want to give Freddy more screen time in his namesake franchise, please. Can we see more Freddy?
I guess and it's because Mike also said that like you can talk to all of the animatronics, right, with the Freddy Fast Talker.
Yeah,
And
I know
yes, I
what
would
they're
like to
doing
see
with it.
more
Yeah.
Freddy. 'Cause he is the face of the whole franchise. But the other ones are also like as iconic as Freddy, in my own opinion.
Well, yeah, of course, but I just mean like we really don't see Freddy even in like going as FNAF 1, right? Like as far back as FNAF 1, you barely see Freddy in that game like at all,
Hmm.
like doing anything. And I
I
think
feel
the
like in the
second one he's got the most like stuff to do, right? Um
yeah,
he like actually goes around like there's two Freddys. They go around, they do
in the
stuff. Yeah.
in the first one, I feel like it focused a lot on like Foxy, right? Because he was the first kid that Mike went and tried to catch, right? And also focused on Golden Freddy. And this
No.
one has focused on
Hard cap. If you're talking about the games, then they did not focus on Golden Freddy at
no,
all.
no, 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 the games, the first
Oh, you're
movie.
talking about the movie. Okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so this second movie focused a lot on Chica, right?
Oh,
But
yeah.
rightfully so because it's Abby's favorite,
Hmm.
right? But I feel like if they make another movie, they probably gonna focus on Bonnie or Freddy. They have to.
I don't think they will. I think the next movie they will do Springtrap. I
Yeah,
think,
it's kind of
yeah,
Yeah.
spring
If we're
trap.
following what's gonna happen here, they're gonna have to focus on Springtrap.
I think it's Springtrap for sure, and I'm excited to see Springtrap.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
found a
so
real one.
my memory is getting kind of blurry now. I don't remember exactly what happens after Vanessa goes back to Mike's and Navi's house. I
So
know
they're
they fight, but I don't remember about what.
yeah, they have the Abby jump scare with her behind the door. Mike comes home with breakfast and he says that he can fix her, which is what
Yeah, it makes her
because she
angry.
Mad because she didn't bring up
yeah.
the fact that she knew the kid who died. in the
And she
marionette.
finds out that Abby went to the whatever place for whatever the second movie place,
Yeah.
and yeah, she's trying to tell Mike, but Mike is like, Abby's fine or whatever, but she's not fine.
She's stopping.
Not fine. Okay, yeah. All right, I remember. Keeping track again. So then Vanessa goes to the first location, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which honestly it's kind of a dumb move to me. Like, why is she immediately going
Well,
to
because
that
she
place?
knows.
Go because of
She
the lock.
knows. Yeah, like the what is it called? The music box.
Yeah.
Right. She was the
But
one
that's
that
not
put the
true.
music box there way back in the day. So if somebody had went there, even if it was just Abby, right, going to check on that so nothing's wrong makes sense to me.
She turned off the music box though.
She didn't turn
No,
it
that
off.
was the
It
That
was
was the first girl.
ghost girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Like she went
And
and
shut
the
it off.
music box.
She said
Wait.
It's
the girl
broken.
who
Yeah.
does the
Oh
the girl who
yeah,
does
yeah,
the TV
yeah.
show broke it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, two blonde girls.
Yeah.
Um,
That
yeah.
confused me as well in the trailer and stuff when I saw that there was two different blonde actresses. I was like, they look very similar, like at a
They look.
glance.
Yeah.
So it was hard to
Okay.
tell like who was who.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. So Vanessa gets to talk to Charlotte, and we see the first like Charlotte fuse with this ghost girl,
Yeah. Which was
which
crazy.
it is a little insane.
I was so unsure about it when I first saw it. I was like, I really don't know. That was strange.
But it's so like it's so
Yeah.
scary as well though. Like actually feels like really this puppet definitely like this marionette feels more aggressive than the one that they show us in the game.
Well, considering in the game, as soon as the music box is done, you just lose and die. That's about as aggressive as you can get. I don't think they could visualize the aggression better, honestly, of it just being like so goddamn angry. Right.
I mean, Charlotte has a reason to be angry.
I think
Oh,
that
I was
makes
gonna
her the
say-
vengeful spirit as well.
I was gonna say with the teacher.
Yeah.
I mean the second you see him, like you already knew he was gonna die just because he was
Yeah.
a jerk.
You see, I
But
thought he was gonna be a one-off that pushed Abby to go to Freddy Faz. I did not expect to see him again when he came back around the second time.
the second
Yeah.
he's
I
being a
was
jerk in class, I'm like, yeah, he's coming back but at the same time, like I don't know, the whole movie I kind of knew who was gonna die, because it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna kill the asshole teacher, like of course. Are they gonna kill the innocent family that like they break into
Yeah.
their house? Are they gonna kill them? No. Are they gonna kill the jerk? Yes.
but what is it called? Like I was expecting to see him because he talked about like the science fair on Saturday, right? Like I was expecting to see him.
I just thought we wouldn't get far enough for it to matter. I don't know. Maybe I was just fucking on the crack pipe during that.
Okay, so we go back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Yeah.
And after this, I think it's when Abby goes back to the pizza place. But I don't remember why she goes back. Like there's
Goes
something
back
that pushes her off.
Abby.
Oh,
That-
because the teacher
Oh yeah,
upset
because
her.
the teacher like yaps to see.
broke her. Yeah.
Mhm.
He
Okay,
dropped
so
her
yeah,
shit.
then. Okay,
Oh
I
my
was a little-
god, what an
Oh my.
asshole!
And then yeah, she's all upset, and then Chica's like, well, like I'll do it for you. I'll be your science fair project.
Yeah, but only
But
if
you
you
gotta do
help
something
me.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when like she goes to the security office and starts like trying to type the manual override, which is
Honestly,
when
Vanessa's having her tango in the
To be
basement.
real, Abby's a fake friend because she didn't realize that wasn't her BFF Chica. Fake
Yeah.
friend. Should've realized.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
patting her head
again,
while menacingly looking up at the camera.
Yeah.
right? Like that was
That's what I mean.
creepy.
Like Abby needs to be institutionalized at least for
Abby
like
has
a
some
month or
sort of
so.
deficiency.
She needs to be professionally reacclimated to real life.
She has
Please.
some sort of deficiency. So she is fucking tall as an 11-year-old. They should have made her older. Um, what is it called? Oh fuck, I lost track again.
So Abby's about to type in whatever, and Vanessa's in the
Oh yeah,
basement.
Oh yeah, getting like hung like a phasmophobia character who just died.
by the marionette
Yeah.
slash ghost girl,
Yeah.
which is like Charlotte is telling her, "Oh, you don't want me to hurt. I'll be right." And then she's like, "Oh, you wouldn't do that," but like she would. She like,
Girl
what is
wants
Vanessa
out.
talking about? She 100% would.
I don't know. I think she would have killed Vanessa before killing Abby to me.
No, but she needs Vanessa though, because she's the one that knows the security code. And Michael isn't gonna come back to that place after Charlotte is back.
I just don't know because of how she's characterized as a living person before, where she's saving the child, right? And the whole marionette being give gifts, give life. Um I took it more of like Vanessa doing it because she feels bad about like the whole situation rather than just saving Abby.
But also, Charlotte wouldn't know that Vanessa knew about like her father killing people.
I think she does.
That Charlotte knows that Vanessa knew.
I think so. Just the way she's always like Vanessa, right? Like the way she's so angry, right? I think she knows everything.
But she's angry all the time because, like Vanessa explains us, right, that she
She
died
died angry,
angry,
yeah. But
right?
if we're
But
also looking at the games,
Vanessa was her friend though.
yeah. So I think she knows more than like she tells us as the animatronic. Like I think she has like a knowledge like the same way the ghost kids have, where they know what happened to Garrett and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well,
That's
since
just
he
how
was
I.
also murdered by the same
Yeah.
person, right? They all have like that
They've
type
all
of
been
time.
killed by him. Yeah.
Which is another thing. Which animatronic is Garrett haunting?
Um.
Is he even haunting one?
Well, assuming that he killed, like he's using this, like kind of like he's using the animatronics as hiding places, right? Because Garrett, like Mike says in the first movie, that they never found Garrett, right? So I'm assuming they also like Michael also hit him on an animatronic.
I never thought he was in one.
I never thought he was in one, but Dennis does bring up a good point of where is Garrett's body? Is he like, is he in Balloon Boy or something? Because Balloon Boy's also an
Snapped his neck.
animatronic. Oh my God,
But
Balloon getting his
I
fucking
hope not.
getting Mortal Kombat fatality. It was great.
Best part of the movie.
Worst part of the
I
movie when Balloon
feel,
Boy appeared. Best part of the movie when he got his head fucking ripped off.
Bro
I
just
feel
walks up
though.
and rips it off.
Okay, so going back to the Grumpy theory, right? So Gary disappeared about the same time when Mike was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Which was when Vanessa was a kid, which was when the first location was running. But it also means that the sister location was running. So he might have hit Garrett's body on one of the sister location animatronics.
That's
Do we wanna-
possible.
Probably Foxy.
What?
So, wanna know what the internet has said?
Yeah.
Some speculate it's Balloon Boy.
Oh wow, I was right.
No.
Snapped his brother's neck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, because you just need to
That's
account
so metal.
each animatronic for a person, right? Like even if there aren't like there's not 3 that are jammed in a Freddy, but there's one ghost kid and there are multiple Freddys, right?
But we know that none of the animatronics on this movie had a specific ghost. It was all Charlotte, though.
Well, that's what I mean, right? Like each one has like a dead kid that they represent or something, right? But they don't. Not every single one is necessarily like A, possessed by him, or B, even like actually
Let's
possessed,
hope
right? Because you
it's
have.
not Balloon Boy.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't like maybe Balloon Boy wasn't actually like being possessed by Garrett, but he is just like the slot that he's filling, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, there has to be, like, at this point, like, we have to slot him to someone, and it has to be Balloon Boy, unfortunately. But in the future, we might get an answer to that.
Yeah.
Boy under like in the little river.
Well, also, yeah,
What are you doing in there?
Well, Balloon Boy, it makes sense because he never outright attacks Mike. Like, yeah, he hits him with the the Hound Eye from Half-Life attack. Just hits him with a sound wave, yeah, and like
Yeah.
flashbangs him. But
I feel like if he was Garrett, he wouldn't do that to his brother, though.
he also shows up, in the first movie a bunch, like constantly pestering, Mike.
Garrett?
Garrett, the Balloon Boy.
Well, yeah, Balloon Boy, but Garrett never pestered Mike, as far as we know.
But in FNAF 4, we do have the brother, like scaring the other brother thing.
Right, but
if we want
isn't
to, but it's different, right? Like Crying Child is Garrett.
Isn't that Michael Afton's brother, though?
Yeah, but there's also not 2 Mikes in the games.
So we're working with different grounds as well here.
Yes, but it's like you try and use the other media to understand the new one, right?
Okay, so coming to that, though, we do need a crying child that gets bitten. So it cannot be Garrett.
I don't think we need a crying child that gets bitten. I think we need a crying child and we need a bite.
Do they talk about that in the movies?
They haven't
No.
mentioned the bite yet, because
They
I'm
have
like,
not.
I am like gripping my chair in the theater every
when they
time
say
there's a
it.
name, like, or a year or anything, right? Because I'm just like, is that?
Because, yeah, there's lots of talk about the murders, but
Yeah.
not really about the bite.
Yeah, so
Waiting for
again,
someone to be like, you don't know about the bite? Bite of 87.
the bite must have happened on the franchise location, though. I don't think it happened on the original location, because that wasn't open for a long time
I don't-
after.
I think it could have happened in a
Charlotte died.
location that we haven't seen yet.
Maybe.
Just because no one's mentioned it, and we already had the missing children, in this one, right? And then we're kind of done with this franchise location now, because it's getting torn down.
Didn't people assume it was like we didn't really get an answer at all for the bite, like in the main games, right? People just still kind of assume.
You can I think there are like
I think people assume it's like Mangle and someone else. I don't remember.
well, it's Foxy, right? Like the idea of it being, I think it's Foxy, or if not Foxy, Mangle, right? Funtime Foxy, yeah. So they're
Yeah.
I guess they are the same thing, right? I just don't know if like the video that I watched is the same, right?
I don't think there was like I don't think there was an official answer. Like it just
there
the
is
bite
the
is just,
there
it
is the
happened.
87 in the eye of FNAF 4 Foxy. When there's the teasers for Was It Me or Me or Me or Me, there's an 87 in Foxy's eye when it says
Okay.
Or Was It Me.
I just mean like there's
yeah.
no definitive like this is who.
No, but that's like
Okay.
just from what
That's what
I've experienced, right? That's all. I'm like, oh, I've seen this, so I in my head associate them. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
just Sorry.
I don't even remember where was I going with this.
Is that the bite of 87?
Oh, because I was gonna say, because I know in the second game that takes place in 1987,
Yeah,
and they went back in 1982, was it?
82
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
the
And that place
flashback.
was only open for a couple weeks anyways.
Yeah.
In the games.
And the 87 byte is different than the 83 byte.
Yeah. Well, they
Mhm.
like we all know, like, you know, uh, Frederick, Gold Frederick
Yeah,
Dayman.
that's the
Like that's
83. Yeah.
yeah, like that one we know. I just meant like the other one we don't know, right? So
Yeah, I think we kind of know, if I recall, we kind of know where it happens and stuff, but we don't know, like, who done it, right?
yeah.
Because I know it's the second location. We know it's the security guard from the second location, but we don't
Oh, do
know.
we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the guy you play as in the second location when you get
How does
when you get swapped over to the day shift. Because they recognize you from the night shift because they've been trying to kill you the whole time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean
Yeah.
like when I mean like we know or not know, I mean like the game tells you this is who it
Oh,
is. The
okay,
game.
okay, okay. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean, like whether we know or not.
I see. I see. I see. There's so much goddamn speculation in all this.
I
That's
was
what I
gonna
mean.
say
Like I don't know any of the FNAF theories. I don't do a whole
I
lot of
have been
FNAF
on
theorizing
such
because
a like binge of FNAF fucking schizo media recently.
I could see the theories being fun. I'm just not a big theory person, so I'm just like, ah, if it didn't like, I'm here for facts and
Yeah.
answers.
I'm a huge FNAF theory person. I don't no, normally I'm
I'm
like,
not
yeah,
big
exactly. I would just want to
enough
know
here.
like what the truth is, right? But
Yeah.
there's something that's just so silly about fucking all the different FNAF theories, how crazy it goes, right?
So
It's fun to
I
it's
was
fun to play the game essentially.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was gonna say as well, right? So there's a specific point in the movie where Michael talks about why Mangle is like all broken,
Yeah.
and he just says it's like because of an accident. And do we have any like
Well, no,
theories?
he
He
outright
didn't
says
say an
it's a
accident.
yeah. He
He
says
just
it.
said it was a failed, take apart, put back together prototype. It wasn't an
He
accident.
said experiment. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was either prototype or experiment. There's nothing failed about it,
Well,
Hmm.
except
like
for it sucking, I guess.
yeah, it failed as in like it didn't really go as planned, but it was like he was a whole animatronic at one point.
Yeah, in the games, he was never meant to be. Well, at first he wasn't meant to be taken apart.
Yeah.
Okay, so coming back to the timeline, we left with Avi liberates the animatronics.
Yeah.
After that, she takes Chica back to the fucking science fair
On the
Abby is
taxi.
their helldiver. She
on the
Yeah.
taxi.
Super
Um,
citizen.
which is insane.
For
Like,
liberty.
she just brings her to
Yeah.
the fucking
Okay,
science
well, listen.
fair.
If you go to Freddy Fazbear's house and Freddy Fazbear and gang help you, it's your okay. Who's your favorite animatronic?
Palora.
Why
Okay,
did
let's
you
say
ask him?
Plura. Yeah,
Yeah, why did you
let's
ask
say
me?
Who's
Plura.
your
Plura
favorite good
blows.
animatronic?
Yeah.
Who's my favorite good animatronic? Oh, let me think. Oh,
Okay.
Montgomery Gator.
Okay, let's say you go to Montgomery Gator's house, and you go,
Yeah, okay.
Gumfrey, can you help me with my science fair project? I need to build a robot. And he's like, sure, let's rock and roll. And he builds you this robot, and you go for show and tell, and teacher breaks it out of spite. And you
What
go
the
back to
fuck?
Gumfrey Gator and you cry, and you say, my robot that I was supposed to show for my science fair project, destroyed. Like this robot that I built that's supposed to move realistically and whatever. And Gumfrey looks at you, takes off his glasses, and goes, "I'll be your science fair project." Like, are you going to say no?
I guess I wouldn't.
There you go.
And you would hold hands and walk all the way there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we would. No, we
You know,
would
you'd get
take
the
a taxi.
taxi.
Yeah.
Such an asshole.
That's so good. The taxi really
Um,
like I can't express how much that made it feel like a Scott Cawthon game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I meant. Like the first game, like the first
it's
game,
so
first movie. I'm
exciting.
like, whatever. Second game, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're I can't even say it. Second movie, I'm like, yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah, now I want to see it in the third movie for some reason.
him.
So okay, so Abby gets Chica slash Charlotte back to the science fair,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and after that, she like immediately gets turned down by the professor once more
Yeah.
because he's like, "Oh, you got a friend of yours to fit into a suit. Take it out of here."
And it's clomp, 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 clomp.
Sure, brother, it's a
Want to see
suit.
what's going on inside your head.
So
Yeah.
then Chica goes, follows the professor,
Rips him
who
through a door.
has forgotten his keys back at his
Oh my god.
classroom,
Yeah. He just bumbles
and
around.
immediately Chica's on like another room, and he passed by that room. She turns on her eyes, and like scary movie logic, he turns back to look at that, and janks him inside that room.
Yeah.
Follows him for a little bit, grabs him up, and just
Okay,
grabs him.
wait. We need to follows him as he
Wallows on the
runs,
floor.
falls multiple times. Yeah, crawls under like a table, his little feet sticking out.
He
He
actually
grabs.
dies like a goober. Like,
Yeah, gets yanked.
And I love that before then, he's like going down the hallway and she just is like, "Ah, this door looks perfect."
yeah.
I'm gonna stand right behind.
Oh my god.
door.
And
Never
he's like,
expect
I'll
that
give
to-
you an A. Do you want test scores? I'll give you test scores. As he's like being
I'll give-
beaten a lot to death.
And then
Being
she says,
manhandled.
I just want to
Sorry.
see what's going on inside your head.
Yeah.
And smash his skull with her hands.
And then just leaves him there and walks out.
Yeah,
And
that's
walks
never. No one
away.
ever finds his body. He's just there.
He's just gone.
Yeah, at least it's a little bit better. Like he's in a like a off in like a storage closet or whatever, where the hell he is, because it's not a regular
Yeah.
classroom, right? That's better than the ant just being ragdolled to
Just
the
being an
middle of like
open door.
her living room or the
Oh yeah.
Mike's living room.
But coming back to that, coming to Abby being fucking dumb as Brinks, the first movie, Aunt Jane is just sleeping. In the second movie, she doesn't even ask what happened to the professor.
I thought
don't
you
think
were
she
11.
knows.
I thought you were supposed to know that she's not just sleeping on. Well, I know she's not 11 in the movie, but
Yeah.
No, they don't
Like-
touch on the professor at all after that.
No, she never asks what happened to the professor. She doesn't ask Chica slash Charlotte. She's just like, oh, I want my trophy. I want my trophy.
Yeah. And then,
So then-
tucks her into bed.
But that's more in advance.
Yeah.
So
I just mean that's the next scene
we-
we see with them.
we go back to the pizzeria, to the pizza place. Not the first not the first location, not the franchise location.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Not the
too
pizza
many
plex.
And by this point, Mike has already like started looking for Abby.
Yeah.
And he goes to look. Oh, we skipped Mike meeting Henry.
Oh yeah, he goes because he finds when
That note
yeah
by
he
the
finds the
pizza
note. It's
place.
like Freddy's is murder.
Which is another reason why like he fought with Vanessa because he called a number.
Yeah, and they
that's
oh
what
yeah
I'm saying. Yeah, because he's like, "Oh, you knew the girl that died, and you didn't say a word."
yeah he finds that out.
Okay, so coming back to that, Mike goes to meet Henry, Emily, the creator of the animatronics slash partner of William.
So
Bad father.
he also made animatronics. Yeah, it's I don't think it's really like explained how much he helped or did or part owned or anything. Like I think he's just vaguely explained as like a helper.
I feel like Henry did the exoskeletons and then William did the exteriors.
I don't know
I-
a lot
Yeah,
about
I'm just saying
earlier.
what the movie is like telling us.
Oh yeah,
I
the
feel
movie
like
is
the
big.
other guy was like the advertisement guy and like the paperwork, and then Henry's like, I build.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
how
how
I
it is
think
in the
about it.
movie. Yeah.
I feel. So we get this brief scene with Henry where he's like explaining to um Mike what happened, right? And he shows her pictures of the place, and that's where Mike realizes that there's a river on that place, and that Abby had thrown a river, and oh no, Abby's
But
at that place.
the thing with like I hated the thing in movies that I hate is like Vanessa trying to explain to what's his nuts that
Mike,
Abby went to the location and she's like she's going to see her friends. I know she misses her
Oh my
friends. She's
god,
going.
yes.
They just won't let her finish her sentence and like just hear her for 2 seconds.
you heard.
That is a frustrating part of yeah, like it sucks because that's like most movies nowadays, right? Where it's just
Yeah.
like forced conflict between two characters because it's difficult to write full stop. um, but yeah, like they just because it happens later on too, where they don't finish their full thoughts. They say the first two words of their sentence and then argue about those two words, and they never get anywhere. And they just give up. But also, like I blame Vanessa more than anybody else because there's so much shit that she could have said at any point and
Yeah.
just didn't. Right? Like
From
it's
the
reveal
start.
after reveal after reveal that Vanessa knew all this shit and didn't tell Mike. So like I get him leaving at the end being like, "No, I don't want anything to do with you."
Over
Yeah.
abandoned too much.
Crazy as.
Oh my God,
Okay.
we started this whole thing like completely off the rail. I don't think it mattered. Like
I
we went on
know.
such a tangent at the beginning.
So,
We're good
coming
at
back
backtracking ourselves, yeah.
to Mike going to that location, he gets inside, he finds the prototype, which are the Wither animatronics.
He rolls through the window, pardon yourself. That was an
Sorry.
entrance.
Over
He
the
rolls
window.
through the window painfully slowly,
Lands on a
falls,
couple of boxes.
falls into a couple of boxes, grabs a lamp out of, whatever.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Um,
battery
and then
in.
he sees those animatronics.
They were huddled up so cutely.
Did you
Shoulder
guys
to
saw
shoulder.
that like puppet like Marionette was looking at him all the time?
No, I don't think I clocked that.
It
Was
was like
it?
behind him. There were like a pair of like blue eyes lighting up, stuff like that.
Where?
I noticed
When?
it. When he was walking down the hall.
I was trying so hard to look.
I'm trying so hard to
Um.
look where into
So
your
then,
mind.
No, like behind them for
I'm
stuff.
entering my mind palace.
Yeah.
Be
then he
silent.
hears the bomb noises of Vanessa, who's stuck into a locker. Poor Vanessa.
Oh yeah.
And he frees her up. They go to the security office to try and find the animatronics through their locators. Apparently, they have fucking locators.
I was gonna say I love that they have like a worldwide locator.
Yeah.
Like, all
Like
right.
I mean, I guess like they basically replaced the criminal database with the locator because that also equally
true.
doesn't make any sense in the games. But yeah, like that. I get what you mean though. It's just so random that they have GPS locator.
If you're telling me, like I believe the, you know, criminal database thing
Yeah,
more.
I
'Cause,
just mean
like
it's
in my
swapped.
mind,
Yeah.
yeah, like it makes more sense to have like them being able to, detect, you know, criminals than them having like a chip that you can scan them and find out they're in like Africa.
I don't know though because like there's stuff like Tile nowadays where it's just like a little fob that you keep, right? Like
I just don't
what's
know why you'd have them outside the building.
well why even have the code like to me
Yeah.
like
Well,
I
he
can
did have them at
understand
his
it.
house.
Yeah, I can understand that more than the criminal database thing just because like facial recognition software is kind of insane. Whereas location, I feel like we've had GPS like as a society for longer. Right? Like just in my mind, GPS came before face recognition stuff. So I can
Yeah.
get behind it a bit more. If you know what I mean.
I guess.
Cuz it's
I guess what I'm like.
yeah. It's inexplicable
what-
though as well. Like they don't
Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is like it makes the GPS I understand, but they have like a globe icon indicating they could be literally like in Africa.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like the GPS makes sense, but like
Oh,
you
okay.
have an
Yeah.
app specifically finding them anywhere in the world. Like where are they gonna
Yeah,
go?
that UI was wild. That UI
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's more what I meant.
That
You'd have like a
all
set
those
limit
buttons and
within
everything.
so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, after trying to figure out where the fucking animatronics are, but Charlotte gets
Charlotte.
Jesus, Charlotte gains a notification that there's been a security breach. And she activates the prototype animatronics, as well as Balloon Boy coming back.
Oh yeah.
Which we already talked about that scene, but anybody want to talk a little bit more? Any highlights?
The
Ash.
mask.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That keeping you safe, which is fine because that's what it is in the game.
Mm-hmm. And then
It's just funny you're seeing
Foxy
it in that
as well.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him.
Foxy's just like winding up, looking up, staring at it. Computer time. Looking up, staring at it.
And he's getting closer and closer. And he's like, "I'm not buying that mask shit, boy."
No, it's like shit. I really gotta scroll.
I like how he realizes it's not working and he's like back on the grass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He puts the mask
then
down after
do-
Foxy's like, "Nuh-uh." He's like, "All right, hold on."
And then does it, and then he's like puts his arms up. Oh, like doesn't even like try to dive.
No,
He's just like,
nothing.
no.
Full send. Tippy tapping.
So at the same time, Abby is back home with Chica.
Yeah.
Did we talk about the vent already? Yeah, we did.
Can we
Sorry.
go back to
Okay,
Slamming
getting
Bonnie
face
back into
slammed in
his
the vent. Yeah, can we
vent.
talk about that for a minute? Bonnie getting
okay, Addison, go
on
ahead.
Bonnie's your vent.
Yeah. All the animatronics like creeping through, yeah. I liked how
So,
they kept
I-
Freddy massive as well.
Yes,
Mhm.
that is it's canon, it's lore that he's humongous.
Yeah, that was great.
I love the Wizards a lot.
Yeah.
So even like, even though it's not obviously like 1-to-1 with the games, I love that they incorporated them in a way anyways.
You just being able to see them like is awesome.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like technically in the like if you wouldn't be able to see them because they would be the FNAF 1 guys
Yeah.
at this point. But that's what I mean. I'm glad that they're still there.
Yeah, that was
Alright, sorry.
awesome.
Dennis.
We also didn't talk about Vanessa, Carr, and Mangle.
Well, we haven't
No.
gotten there yet.
I just mean we're around that area.
I mean, yeah, we can talk about like Mangle and the whole thing.
Well, yeah, because if we're at Mike office, we're at Vanessa.
And Abby as well. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's telling them the what's up.
Yeah, because while
yeah.
Abby's getting put to sleep, or, like, fuck, no, she's not the family dog. I'm sorry.
So, let's hold up.
Well, she's doing a fusion dance. Mike's in the office playing the most ridiculous game of 2020 mode, and then Vanessa's playing Secret of the Mimic, and fucking driving all over the place.
So, Mike is telling Vanessa where the animatronics are, right? And
Yeah.
she goes to look for them. And Mangle is on top of her car.
Yeah.
I like this whole scene is so frantic. Right? It's just Vanessa like moving her fucking car. And where the fuck did the other car came from?
The way she
road
was
is
whipping around in the car.
Yeah.
like it's so frantic, but also like I like Mangle. Like
When
I
the
like seeing
car
Mangle.
crashed, I
Yeah,
had a split second of like, are they gonna kill Vanessa? And
yeah,
then-
me too, right?
yeah.
I thought so too.
But I would have liked. I was hoping they were gonna do it. and I wasn't like disappointed, but I was like, oh, kind of missed opportunity thing of because Mangle has two heads, right? Mangle had the one head drop down the one window, right?
Mhm.
And then when she crawled to the other side, I thought his other head was gonna come down and be like, no, you're fucked on both sides.
Yeah.
But
I
it was the
know-
hand that came through, yeah.
I know the Mangle CGI was probably really expensive, but I really wish like I know Mangle scooped someone up from the ceiling, but it would have been really cool to see Mangle climbing around on the ceiling.
Yeah, well, like just one scene of looking up and seeing it, yeah.
So I actually
That's what I thought
think
was gonna happen, cause I think when Vanessa and Mike were in the office, I thought they're gonna look up and there'd be like a Mangle.
Yeah.
Are you saying you've seen it, Dennis?
so. I actually think so. Remember what he said about like earlier when Mike was walking down the hall,
Yeah.
and I saw a pair of eyes light up. Right, I think that was Mangle, because it had the same like blue like lint to them, and Puppet doesn't have those.
They all had a blue tint when they glow.
I think
Right, but it
except
was
for the
on the
puppet.
ceiling.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
on the ceiling, right?
Oh,
So I think that was Mangle looking at them.
Maybe I all I know is that the puppet for sure has like the silver eyes, like
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have the
yeah.
blue eyes. Okay, so after that, Vanessa just says, fuck it, turns back her car with still Mangle at the top of it,
Yeah.
and starts like going towards the house, the first house, where boy Freddy is already like getting ready to fucking pulverize this
I
poor
thought that
couple.
family was toast. I
I thought
like
they would be.
I
yeah.
didn't think so.
Well, just because they killed the ant, right? Because the ant was like annoying and like not that great of a person, but she wasn't a bad.
The ant was
right?
also like a turd. Like,
Yeah,
the teacher and the ant were
Yeah,
both turds. Like I didn't
they all,
like.
but they characterized them as bad people at the start though. Like when the garage door is open, like close the garage door, you're gonna let mosquitoes in. Like I thought they were making it like a trash family at first, right? Like I thought they were making them argumentative, and then when the guy saw his wife freaking out and he goes to go comfort her, I was like, oh, okay, no, they're surviving. As soon as I saw that pose of them, like the helpless civilian pose, right?
When
Yeah.
he throws his food at Freddy.
Yeah, he threw his fucking
Yeah.
club sandwich at Freddy, and Freddy's just like, why did you do this, superstar?
it fell on his nose.
Yeah.
We know that Freddy hates that his nose is like touched.
There's a squeaking sound.
So then Vanessa comes by with her car, stops midway,
Mangle through the
fucking
window.
launches Mangle through the window, and it falls on top of Freddy.
Clotheslining Freddy with him. It's great.
So at the same time, Bonnie is one another household nearby,
Yep.
and he befriends this one kid whoever that fucking kid is, who knows.
Who has the nicest, like, bedtime, like, mom ever's like, tuck
I
you
love
in and
you.
yeah, I love you, good night, right?
And then just because she says, "Oh, stop talking to animals, go to bed already,"
Yeah.
like she deserves to die. So Bonnie
Right,
goes and tries-
she more so deserved to die because she was a parent, and that's a crime in this
Yeah.
movie.
These animatronics climbing through windows also.
Yeah,
Like,
how
how'd
do
you
they
get in
do
here?
that? They should just bust down the wall like fucking SpongeBob when he's being piloted
Like
by
that
plankton.
like that one, like what is it called? What yellow bird gift?
What?
I'm
What?
trying to look for it.
This
I
is an
wanna
audio
know-
medium.
I want to know how many times in the script they wrote like the character closes the door and the animatronic is right behind them.
Yeah. He's right behind me, isn't he?
He's right behind.
I'm gonna go ask your mother if we can stay up later.
I just want to know what's inside her head. Yeah.
Yellow bird. Big bird.
And then,
Silently
yeah.
goes down the hall.
How does these things get upstairs? They're so heavy, right? Like, the sound effect for them walking around was so loud in the theater of just like,
Yeah.
dong,
It was rumbling the
boom.
fucking walls.
Yeah, like it was so loud. Yeah, how do they get around like that? They really do just teleport.
So
That's why
Bonnie,
Freddy lifted up the door so he could throw his Ender Pearl in there.
Yeah.
yeah. So Toy Bonnie tries to kill the mom, right? With what I'm assuming is a knife. Like
It looked like a knife
those.
sharpener. Like a
Yeah, a
Yeah,
knife
the homing
sharpener.
steel
Not
thing.
even a knife sharpener. And then the kid comes down and she's like, "Do not hurt her, please."
Unless. But don't hurt her.
And then at that point, Mike's deactivates the
Yeah.
animatronics. But before that, we go back to Abby, who is now being talked by Chica. And this is like the real jump scare of the movie.
Yeah, I did
Because
not expect it.
It was
Chica's
awesome.
chest, it starts like cracking. And when it cracks, it reveals the puppet.
Chest
And Abby,
burster.
Actually, that's what I was thinking
screams.
too. That was a
Abby,
cool scene. It was the best jump scare in the movie for sure.
it
I'll say
was
the game. I keep saying game. The movie had a lot of jump scares that weren't not like
great.
I don't know. They weren't really jump scares. It's like loud music, turn around, it's a face.
This
Loud
this
music, turn
wasn't
around,
a
it's them
scary
staring at you.
movie.
No,
The
But
Abby
that
behind the
moment,
door got me when she scared Vanessa.
none
Because
of
it
them
was
really got
so.
me. Just I don't know. Like there wasn't. I kind of got honestly. I kind of got a little like not annoyed, but kind of fed up with it. Like just the loud music and like zooming on someone's face or zooming on the puppet's face, but it's not like or zooming on like Freddy's face, but like nothing's happening. Like it's just.
Yeah. I
I guess,
think part of that is them getting kind of lazy with what they can and can't show to make it like a kids movie still, right? Like not defending it just like explanation wise because they don't want to go R-rated, right?
yeah.
They're like, well, what's the best way we can quickly transit away from showing somebody killed on screen or something, right? Well, let's just do the jump scare kind of thing, like it's the game.
Yeah, it just feels like, oh, well, 5 Nights at Freddy's has a lot of jump scares,
Yeah,
so just
I
throw them
agree.
in.
It
But,
sucks.
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
unfortunately inbuilt, I think.
so then, but sorry, Abby gets possessed by the
Yes,
puppet. They
this was
fusion
cool.
them. So we go back to Mike, and the animatronics have stopped moving, right? And all of this. Now, when I first saw the movie,
Yeah.
I like when we well, right now, right? When we saw the movie, I thought that Avi and Puppet like fusing together was what brought the animatronics back.
Mm.
But it was Michael though who activated the power again. Because he comes back to he always comes back. He comes back to it, he goes to the house,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, "Oh, I was the one behind all of this, right?" So he was the one who activated them again.
Yeah. Bold choice making the protagonist of the games a villain.
Is Michael
Right?
the protagonist?
He has to be, right?
Look at his badge. You're telling me that is not a man of honor?
I just,
In the
I don't
games,
know.
in the game he kind of has to be.
You play as him in, like, what, sister location?
And 3 and 6.
And 3. And 6.
Um,
Oh.
and probably 1 and probably but not 2. I don't think you play as him in 2.
I thought it's Mike Schmidt, not Michael Afton.
So in the games, I'm pretty sure it's Mike using a different name to get the job there again because he gets fired, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
I
him
just,
using a pseudonym. That's
alright.
yeah. But they make it 2 different characters in the movie.
Yeah, again, I work off of, like, if it's not, like, a full-fledged fact, then it's, like, up in the air for me anyways.
Yeah. Well, just
So
because from my head, why have 2 mics, right? Like in the game, like why have 2 people named Mike?
Like, I feel like there's they were both named Mike just to throw in a little bit of confusion, if I'm being real.
I don't know. Like I think it's a
Like,
nod
is it
to
Mike Schmidt?
yeah. Well, because people were thinking that from the first movie that was going to be a reveal that he was like that Mike Schmidt was Mike Afton the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But then they introduced this new character. So I don't know.
Yeah, I
Maybe
always
I
thought
just
they were
came
two
in.
separate people.
Oh, damn! I've always had the impression that's the same guy.
No, I always thought they were two different guys. I just like it's kind of like how like people were I don't know. It's kind of like how he made the second game seem like a sequel and a prequel. Like nobody was sure. Like he
Yeah,
just made a second person named Michael just to throw in a little bit like, oh, could it be? Could it not be? And then maybe if he was like dead set sure, then he would have been like, okay, yeah. Then Mike was, then I will make it so that Mike was Michael Afton from the first game.
I think the only reason I really believe it's the same person is because we never see a Mike Schmidt in the games again. Right?
I
Like
mean, we
there's
never really see the other guys either, right?
well, we have him always reference to his father, right? And then we have Henry referencing you wanting to be there.
I mean, like Jeremy Fitzgerald or Fritz Smith.
Exotic bar.
Oh, you mean
Casual
two? I
bomb.
I don't think two.
Yeah.
I don't think two. You're playing as Michael.
No, I
Either
just mean
Mike.
like they're
Yeah.
never referenced either. Like I just assumed those three were just like the one and done games because they're never.
Gotcha.
Okay, where was I? So,
Wow.
Mike goes. It starts to
They were
go
powering
home.
back up. Yeah, we see
Right.
Michael
So,
comes in, shit talks
mhm.
everybody for a little bit.
Shit talks everyone.
No,
Yeah.
no. Fuck. So Vanessa is the one that tells Mike that they're powering back up when he's already on his way
Yeah.
to home, because
Mhm.
that's when the map like updates and shows that the puppet is there.
Yeah. And then we have the
At
scene of
his-
the chest burster and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
She got into some car trouble.
Oh
She went to
yeah,
go
and
see
then fucking Jeremiah comes
Jeremiah
up,
fucking shows up out of
shows up out of
nowhere.
nowhere. Yeah.
Um. So he starts going, but she says like we're gonna be outnumbered, right? So he goes back to the franchise location and he goes and tells to the children, he's like, "Hey, assholes!" Not like that.
Basically, though.
If you care about Abby, come and help out. And then leaves.
Then he skedaddles. Yeah.
He daddles out.
He does the
So
equivalent of like Christmas movies when they go to a church and like wish and like hope and pray for like Christmas spirit.
and then leave the fucking
Yeah,
church.
and then walk
Yeah.
out.
So he does that, right? Which I guess. Sure.
And then
Um,
Vanessa gets back to the house first.
Yeah. And founds Abby slash Charlotte fused together
Ooh.
and
Yeah.
starts playing hide and seek with them. Not intentional.
Girl fucking sucks.
Your fucking sucks gets trapped again. Mike comes back. And before Vanessa can get hurt, he plays the music.
Holds it
Like,
out like a gun.
Yeah.
and so Charlotte stops controlling Abby and just leaves somewhere.
She's like, peace.
Yeah, the
Peace.
puppet just like gets dispelled for a little bit.
Right? Like it's a fucking spell or something. Just
The little timer starts in the
spell
bottom
magic.
corner
Yeah.
for the music box.
So then the animatronics come back, the toys.
Sorry,
And
but
Mango.
you can live after having that happen to you?
Yeah, then why does the
first girl
blonde
die.
lady die? Yeah.
Because she had it for more time.
I don't know if that's a sufficient answer.
I don't
Because
know.
Well,
thinking back to what it looked like when it popped out of Chica,
Yeah.
I know that's not exactly how it works, but I'm just
So-
picturing like
Did
the
it
amount
just
of
kill her
space.
after it was done with her? Like,
No.
well, cause wait, hang on, think about it. If we're gonna theorize here for a minute, let's say it does live, no matter how long. Let's just say hypothetically, no matter how long you're possessed by this puppet, when you get unpossessed, you live, right?
There was no
Um,
like wound on her. Yeah.
yeah, and I know Abby didn't remember what happened while she was possessed, but let's say the girl would remember what happened before she was possessed. Like where this puppet, last thing she saw was this puppet jump at her, and like she went to this creepy place. Would she not? Perhaps, mayhaps, because she's also a TV show host, spread the word.
Yeah. Also, this is the same universe where somebody gets scooped with a giant ice cream scoop and has a whole guy put inside of him and is able to vomit him back up and then stand up and keep strolling down the street.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the marionette knew that this was gonna be a TV show, like
No, that's not
like
what I mean either.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm just trying to like say,
Yeah.
I think it's unrealistic to expect the marionette to know that it was possessing a TV show host. But I think either it was like I have no use for you, die, or it was like you know too much, die.
Um, but
Yeah.
we did saw her body though, and it was blue, which
Yeah.
is like it means lack of oxygen.
Yeah, but I think
Like it could also just suffocate it, or I don't know.
yeah, I like it's too vague how she died for it
Yeah,
to feel satisfying is
Mm-hmm.
the thing with that.
like you
Because
could tell me that it wrapped like its puppety tentacles around her neck and killed her, and I would have been like, yep.
yeah.
Like
Okay,
maybe
coming
that's
to
why she
that then,
was spazzing out.
since she got out of Abby, she didn't have the time to kill her then.
Well, that's what it would have to be, right? Like
Mhm.
that would be the only like explanation for it.
She didn't have the time to kill Abby.
Yeah, because I'm assuming the puppet would have honk shooed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
So,
it
Curled
might
up in
finish
Abby's
off
bed.
whoever it
That's where
possessed.
it went.
Like it might be like, oh, if I possess you and I'm done with you, like you're dead now.
Yeah.
yeah. So then Michael gets reunited. Sorry, Mike gets reunited with her sister, Abby. And then the animatronics showed up, the toy animatronics and Mango. And Michael Afton shows up. And he reveals that he's been behind this and that he's following his father's legacy and blah blah blah.
And he's
Right?
like,
He just starts shit
sister.
talking. Yeah.
He just yeah. And then asked Vanessa to join him as well.
I don't know if we mentioned this, but he was teased with the ghost crew in the movie. Like he was the one that owns the original location. Sorry, I don't know if we put that in at the start.
I don't know.
I don't
Think
think
so.
we did. But yeah.
Because he gave the Ghost Crew VIP access.
Yeah. I thought that when I saw him, I thought that was Matt Pat. I swear to God, I was
He
like,
sounds more like Matt Pat than Matt Pat.
yeah. Hello, internet.
Yeah.
So that's when the heroes of the story show up, which are
Yeah.
the OG animatronics, the dead kid show up and beat all the other animatronics
They
up.
just whoop ass. Yeah.
And then Michael starts running away, and Jeremiah basically just
Clotheslines
probably
him. And then they
yeah,
ignore him. They never talk about him after that. He gets away.
he just leaves.
Yeah.
And as Jeremiah's POV, he drops Vanessa off at the house, so he's probably just in the driveway, either in the car or standing there, and gets to watch all the animatronics, the first crew, show up and be like, "Hey, we're gonna kill you," and then the next group show up and be like, "Hey, we're here to save you." He's probably like, "What the?"
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
And then sees this guy around the house. He's like, "Ah, now's my time."
Yep. And then after beating all of the fun times, they all just kill bind.
They
Oh.
do. They saw one person do it and they're like,
Yeah.
ah, it's fun.
We forget that Vanessa had like a little hard moment where she goes like, "No, I'm not going with you, Michael. This is my home," and gets behind
Yeah,
Mike
he gets
and
stomped.
Abby.
Yeah.
Joins the
And
club a
then
little.
after everything's done, Mike is just like, "Don't ever see us again."
Yeah, you like I can't even fault Mike for that one because you should have said you had a murderous brother. like,
And a murderer's father.
and that there was another
And that you knew that
location,
I was like, yeah, and
Yeah.
maybe bring up the fact that there's another location.
and that you knew Charlotte personally.
Yeah, like you had plenty of opportunities.
There was so
And
much that could have been
Henry.
avoided if
Like-
Vanessa said anything, but she just keeps screwing herself over and over again.
She's self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
But she's fine. She's fine,
And because
guys.
of that, because of her heart broken, she gets possessed.
Yeah.
Fusion dance with Charlotte.
But
And that's when the movie ends.
yeah. I think in the future they might make Vanessa into Vanny through this.
Probably.
Like I think they might make her like
A mind control
not
thing.
completely possessed, or when she is not possessed, she's still crazy, right? Something like that.
Because we don't know. She doesn't go full puppet. She just starts like crying black tears.
Well, and she gets the silver eyes.
Yeah.
Mhm. But she doesn't go like with the makeup and
No,
all,
she
right?
doesn't
Like
get the crying face
Abby and
makeup,
the
so I
other
think it
girl.
might just be like a Vanny thing, yeah.
Where she feels the need to kill sometimes.
One thing before we talk about the
Yeah.
mid-credit part, the glare these animatronics have.
Oh my god, where they're the like, I'm fed up with you glare, they're just like, oh.
The walk up
Yeah,
and then the squint
yeah,
is just constant and it's
They're so
beautiful.
dusty.
it was great.
Chico walking up behind Chica, squint,
Yeah.
fucking wrecked.
Freddy
Oh,
just
you know-
ripping the other Freddy in half, like, from the torso is so good, too.
And Foxy was just like, what?
Oh, yeah,
Fucking
there's-
killed him too.
Yeah.
There's one model that I wish we saw more, and it's just like Chica without her beak. But it only shows once
A little
when
cheeky.
they
I wish
do
they
taxi
Future
cab.
this.
Toilet Bunny more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. And then, yeah, we get to that mid-credit scene of the Fazbear Frights guys finding Afton in the fucking thing, and they just cover him with like a bit of saran wrap, and we're like, we got a real one. It was great. Seeing him like
then
kind of
he's also
shrouded was
breathing.
awesome.
He's breathing through the grab though.
Yeah.
So he is still alive.
Well,
Oh yeah, it's always been.
he comes back. Yeah, he always comes
always
back.
Comes back. And then we have the final like scene, like the final like credit thing
Oh,
when Harry
yeah.
goes and
Harry.
says
You've
Henry.
been home.
Uh-huh.
Henry goes and says like in a note, like a voice note, he goes
Yeah.
like, Mike, I should have told you this before. Like I was William's business partner, and if you're going back there, you should not go in there or something like that, blah blah. And then he gets attacked by something, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he's like, you should know that they're like saying that the marionette's after him or something.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
she's coming for you.
Guys, I have an important question. Does Puppet have 2 or 3 buttons? Asking for a friend.
Um,
2, 3. No, it has 3.
Uh.
feel
I
like
think
it's-
so.
I hope that that's not the last we get of Henry. That audio log. Like, I hope when we see like the third
Yeah, it has
movie
3.
that he's not dead, or that he has more audio logs.
No, he's gonna be alive. We need to get him for like the whole dialogue that he does on FNAF.
You would think, right? But just because it's so heavily implied he dies right then and there in that credit scene. Because
I
it's
feel
like
like
he
if we
starts
don't-
talking and then shit is like getting smashed around. So I think
Yeah,
they're
he's
gonna
like, I
find
got something
him
important to
dead.
tell you, and then static happens. He's like, "Okay, you gotta run."
Yeah.
We don't see a body, so I'm not gonna assume he's dead just
I mean,
yet.
he was.
you didn't see anything. It was
No, it was an
attacked.
audio log, but it was an attack, right? And we know that Henry does not exactly survive any length of time in FNAF, right?
No, I think
No,
that
he's
was
in
more
one
so by his
game.
choice.
Yeah. What I just mean is like he doesn't last very long. He's a very like short burn, right?
Yeah. I'm
But I
so
feel like
stoked
they
for what
could
you guys
still
are gonna
do-
see soon.
a bit more with Henry, but I don't feel like we're gonna see him
Whatever
anytime
you're
soon.
drawing, can I make it the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope it's ridiculous. I hope you were like going a crazy way, and
Probably is
now we have to see it.
That's gonna be
it's a
awesome.
puppet PNG.
It's got a
Um,
plethora of characters.
Oh
Oh yeah.
boy.
I think that's all for me. I don't have much more to say.
Yeah.
This movie was good.
For
When
what
the
they
girl,
wanted to do, it is like it's pretty good. Yeah, it's good.
Who's your
Charlotte's 3 little stab wounds, and she falls
They
over.
they should have just put the knife in her back.
Yeah, I
I
thought
I was hoping for that. I was just like waiting for that.
But like at the same time, then they couldn't really cover it up, right? Like if there was a knife in her back, they would not have been able to be like, "Oh, she fell into the puppet thing," right? And then have like
yeah.
the people be like, "No, she was murdered, I swear."
I
So I
swears.
I guess
How did nobody call like an ambulance?
she was dead already.
No, like she was alive for a few seconds and then she's like stumbled down.
I
What
mean, by the
kind of
time ambulance gets there,
ambulance?
it's
Yeah.
probably
Do
dead
you
on,
I
dead on
guarantee you they
arrival.
probably had an ambulance show up as soon as they figured it out that there was a kid dying.
Did you see the reaction time of any of those people, Dennis, when she fell over,
I
wound
know.
first in front of
I don't
them?
think they
She was
kill.
dead.
I don't think they care about kids all too much in this series because they're like,
No.
"Help! A little
No way.
boy's hurt," and they're like, "Get lost! Go tell your parents."
Adults are talking.
Adults
I
are
guess that's
talking.
what gives
Go on.
William like the upper hand,
Yeah.
Nobody cares about children.
Not right now. Not right
I would
now.
understand if a bunch of kids were joking around and like, "Help! My brother's drowning in the,
Yeah.
the ball pit. Someone go, and the adults get sick of it." But this kid was so like genuinely like upset.
Yeah. I would have liked them to expand the flashback scenes a bit more and do things like that, make it a bit more believable for sure.
Maybe
But
they'll
it
Yeah,
put
felt
them.
it felt like a mini game, like playing the game, which I also like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said at the beginning of this, I can so easily picture like that it as like an 8-bit thing, and you going back between all the tables, and then just like text box showing up, being like, "Get lost," or
One of the things I love about FNAF 2 are the death mini games.
yeah.
So cool.
What out of 10 would you guys rate it?
I personally would rate it like an 8 out of 10. I'm aware as a movie, it's got flaws.
Yeah, for what it tried to accomplish. Yeah.
Yeah. Like storytelling, like the horror, like got flaws. But I am not a movie critic, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, being like, if you're a movie critic, this is not like the best
Or just an
movie.
enjoyer of good movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we are fans of the franchise, right? Like, I enjoyed it a lot. I would give it an 8 out of 10 as well.
I was already thinking of saying an 8 out of 10 because my rating for the previous one, when we finished it, I know I didn't make a video about it, but my previous one was, I think I said 7.5 out of 10. And like, it was just the kind of unfunny goofiness of the animatronics in the first movie that like set it back for me, like them building a fort out of nowhere. Like, you couldn't have thought of something a bit more interesting to make the animatronics do, right? Whereas this
I
time they're
mean, they're
going out,
kids.
they're doing a bunch of ridiculous shit, right? Where it's like, okay, you're at least having fun with it now. Where they're like goofy,
Freddy was on the town.
yeah,
Yeah.
like he's just
Like Freddy going to
pimp
the
walking,
Faz Fest.
yeah. He's literally doing the fucking Putis Engage strut down the street.
He's doing whatever's in Ashton's Google.
Yeah.
That is him.
But yeah, I think we're all pretty solidified on that 8 out of 10 for what it tries to accomplish.
Although my hands were flying the whole time
Yeah, Ashton kept doing the hand flip.
because things are goofy. -1 for Bloom Boy. It was a 9 out of 10. I had a great time.
You say 9 out of 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that for
Another
sure.
8.5 out of 10, probably. Between all those both.
Sure. Whatever. Sure. Fuck it.
8.5.
I don't know how 1 out of 4 makes a 0.5, but
It just does.
Okay, well, let's make
don't.
it an 8.25.
No.
How about I take 8.25 hero points away from your next fucking D&D thing?
I haven't received a hero point since the open.
Well, didn't you? Who won the last quiz? Wasn't it you? Or no, it was
No.
Big West guy. Never
It's
mind.
the best guy.
Never mind.
that
Try
was
winning a
Okay.
Kahoot quiz next time.
We're getting
Yeah.
him.
I'm gonna
It'd
take
be
some
great
praise on that
time.
one.
All right, dude. Thank you all for giving your 2 cents on the FNAF the Freddy Faz movie, the second one. And if anybody actually sat down and listened to an hour and 55 minutes of us yapping incoherently about FNAF, oh my god. Go to
Thank
bed.
you for
Go to
watching.
bed. Stop.
It is 12:15 a.m. for us.
But yeah. Peace.
Goodbye.
Bye.